Battle game or death game anime all follow similar formulas that you either love or you hate. Battle game in 5 seconds is no different, embracing some tropes and subverting others. Let's go ahead and talk about it. The plot is centered around a group of people that died in their world and was isekai'd into a battle game. In this game, each participant has a special power, and multiple people can have the same power, but everyone's power is secret until it's revealed in battle. Our main character Akira has the power to have whatever power the one he's engaged with thinks that he has. So if he convinces his opponent that he has a cannon for an arm, then he'll have a cannon for an arm. But if his opponent doesn't believe he has such power, he'll be rendered powerless. Due to this tricky ability, he uses some really clever mind games in order to manipulate situations to his advantage. Late in the season, it may feel like main character syndrome, but it doesn't take away from the great mind games that we see play out up to that point. He's a main character that subverts tropes as well, being pretty cool in regards to his planning and how hard it is to tell if he genuinely cares for others or if it's just more manipulation to get him what he wants. And what he wants is to beat the battle game and take down the ones behind it. The counter to his selfishness is a girl named Yuri, a kind-hearted girl that would go as far as to save those she despises just because she has the ability to do so. Her power increases her physical prowess by quintupling the strength she originally had. She balances Akira out rather well, and with her backstory building up throughout the episodes, she develops into someone able to stand on her own as well. There are other characters like a guy that can turn sticks into swords with a hot-blooded attitude and rivalry that's pretty one-sided. Due to his predictability, he's easy to read, and for our MC, easy to manipulate as well. A wrestler named Shin who has the power to be invincible for 2 seconds, but would rather never use it due to him feeling like it's some sort of dishonor to use something that he never asked for. He's got incredible strength on his own though, and a genuinely kind heart. A deceptive girl named Rin who tries to win by any means necessary, being just as manipulative as our MC, but willing to physically force others to do her bidding with a bit of fear-mongering. She's a force to be reckoned with a power that's just as big of a mystery for the majority of the season. Whether she's ultimately good or bad doesn't really apply to her. She's innately gray in the sense that she only wants to survive and beat the game, nothing else. Last but not least, we have who seems like the big bad behind the game, Mion, a cat girl self-described magician that was the cause for Akira being in the game in the first place. She directly caused his death and schemes behind the scenes, making quests, pitting people against each other in whatever way she deems is best. She's as obnoxious as she is arrogant, but powerful enough to back it up with a cold-hearted sense of superiority and mystique that surrounds her. Since the show's about battle games, let's talk about the animation. It leaves a lot to be desired. There are some good scenes, but with random CGI in places where it's totally out of place, freeze frames that lack weight, and battles that seem to end as quickly as they begin, it's rough around the edges to say the least. There are some good moments sprinkled in, don't get me wrong, and the mind game battling is enough to gauge interest all on its own. I still felt like I should point this out at the very least. I mean, look at the CGI on this man, and look how it contrasts with the rest of the show. It's really iffy. At the end of the day, whether or not you like the series is dependent on whether or not you like the genre as a whole. It's far more intelligent than some would make it out to be, and although predictable at times, did do a fair bit to leave things up to the imagination until absolutely necessary. With a slow start, a fantastic middle, and a rushed end, there's a lot for the team behind it to learn from for its second season, but I'm hopeful that it'll be even better, and I'm glad I got to watch Battle Game in 5 seconds. If you learned anything, then subscribe. Hit dislike if you disliked it for more news, reviews, and whatever we choose. Stay tuned to Nerdsfeed. Have a great day. Thank you.